Michael Oliver is among a host of referees who could be blocked from taking charge of the World Cup if one of two nations qualifies. Oliver is among FIFA's list of 52 referees for the World Cup, with Anthony Taylor being England's other representative at the tournament. Oliver will take charge of Spain's quarter-final against Belgium, which could feasibly end up being his final match at the World Cup. Close icon. He cannot officiate any matches involving England, who are on the other side of the bracket, with referees banned from taking charge of a match involving their own nation. But he also cannot officiate a match involving Argentina, as per BBC Sport's Dale Johnson, due to the geopolitical situation between the United Kingdom and Argentina in relation to the Falkland Islands. The Falklands War was fought between the UK and Argentina over a 10-week period in 1982, after Argentine forces invaded and occupied the Falkland Islands. It ended after 74 days of fighting on June 14, 1982, with Argentine forces surrendering after British forces successfully invaded the island capital of Stanley. The islands were therefore returned back to British control. A total of 649 military personnel from Argentina were killed during the conflict, alongside 255 British forces. A further 777 British forces were injured, while 3 British civilians were also killed. Today, Argentina continues to dispute the sovereignty of the Falkland Islands. In 2013, islanders voted 99.8% in favor when asked in a referendum whether they supported the continuation as a British overseas territory. A total of 1,513 people voted yes, while just 3 voted no. There were 1,650 registered voters, representing a turnout of 92%. England versus Argentina remains a significant football rivalry, evidenced by some Argentinian players, led by midfielder Enzo Fernandez, singing a song that referenced the Falklands after their 3-2 win over Egypt in the last 16 of the World Cup on Tuesday. Which other World Cup referees are at risk of missing out on the final? If both teams make it to that stage, England and reigning champions Argentina will face each other in the semi-finals of the World Cup. That would automatically disqualify Oliver and Taylor from taking charge of the final in New Jersey. The same would apply to Argentine referees Yael Falcón Pérez, Dario Herrera, and Facundo Teo. Taylor, who would have been in contention to officiate the 2022 final had Argentina not been playing, has also officiated 3 matches, including Spain's 1-0 win over Portugal in the last 16 on Monday. The Times reported in 2022 that FIFA held concerns that Argentina could question Taylor's impartiality, and because of anti-Falklands chants that players had sang in the build-up to the final.